got a few different options here, right? I can either do what we talked about, but I gotta take this cover off and then cut through these brackets and then delete the 2 outside mufflers. All right, it's a little bit more work, so you're about like 300 bucks, right? Or I do the same exact job, but I started from here, run 1 pipe with one of my tri-tips, and then it'll come out with some new tips, kind of like what you wanted, and then I can bypass that valve. It's really up to you. You get a little bit more bang for the buck going the second way with the new tips, just because you might have been interested in some tips, and I could do it all and give you a package deal because I'm only running 1 pipe instead of 2 pipes, and then cutting through all this extra bullshit that's not really recommended. These are sick. These are black, they're black chrome, all right? 3-inch inlets, so there's no restrictions. Actually, you're gonna get upsized a little bit. These are all 4-inch tips, dual wall tips. That's the move. You want me to get you a price on this real quick? Yeah. $50,000 Honda Civic on the lift.
Semi truck comes out of nowhere. Damn, bro.
He just stalled 3 times. It happens, I guess. I mean, we're all learning, but I think it was in 3rd gear, not 1st. But we live and learn. I guarantee it won't ever happen again to him because he's in the car right now like, damn, the camera was on me. But it's all good, it happens.
It's a Type R, it's a 2024. We're running these tri-tips on there. It's gonna be pretty sweet. We originally were gonna do a muffler delete, chop out these 2 outside mufflers, but there's brackets holding everything in place, so we don't wanna chop up this customer's muffler. So we're just gonna pop this cover off. We're gonna take everything out from here back, simulate the valve, tuck it up in there so there's no issues. Pop this tri-tip on there. It's gonna look pretty sick. It's gonna look pretty pimp on that thing. All right, like I said, $50,000 Honda Civic. I remember when Civics were $5 grand. You remember that, Mike?
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was my first car.
He had a red Civic, pretty sweet. So yeah, we're running a 3-inch pipe from here back. We're gonna pop this cover off so we can expose the exhaust. And then as the exhaust continues, you got a stock resonator, pretty standard on all Hondas. Resonator right here, and another little baby resonator up here. And then these Hondas, they have this thing called the front pipe. The pipe comes up and over and through here. And as you can see, the exhaust continues right here. It's called a front pipe. Then goes into the down pipe. So a down pipe into a front pipe. Very weird situation. You never really go down to front, but this Honda goes down to front pipe. So on this one, we're just trying to make some sound. That's generally the purpose of a muffler delete. Car sounds good already. We're trying to amplify it. Customer wants a significant amount of tone, so we chop off the muffler. That's why you do a muffler delete on this. Especially a car like this, it's got a performance exhaust. Not really a performance exhaust, but it's upgraded from the stock Civic. Now this is definitely comparable to a Borla or an AWE catback, but those start about $2 grand, which is very expensive. This one's a fraction of the price, sub 500 bucks with a set of new tips. Sounds good, looks good. If it's not in the budget, don't force it, guys. We do also offer financing, but if you don't want to break the bank, Muffy D that thing, baby. This is a breakdown of a Honda Type R muffler. This is the 2024 edition, so it's a little bit different than the older models. Now these are the 2 rear mufflers. Those are the exterior mufflers. This right here is technically a drone reducer, and that's where the valve comes up. So if the valve's open, it free flows, goes through a little drone reducer, it makes it a little bit more aggressive. So initially, if we wanted to just do a muffler delete, it would be these 2 outside mufflers. You would have to redo these crazy hangers and then simulate the valve, or leave this section right here and then just bypass these 2 and leave the stock tips. But like I said, the new Type R has a bunch of extra nonsense on it. So these brackets are holding everything together. We would have to cut through all this nonsense, and customer doesn't want to chop up his original exhaust. So what we did, chopped it behind, ran a tri-pipe out the back, and we're gonna simulate this valve for him so he doesn't get any issues on the dashboard. So job completo. Got the tri-tips in there, black chrome, double wall 4-inch, looking sweet, looking like it never left the factory. And then we got the bypass pipe on the muffler delete. It's looking sweet. Got Matt tucking up the valves as mentioned earlier. And we're about to crank it, rev it for you guys. You guys let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Got the Civic Type R all done. Tri-tips looking fire. Looking sick. Got the black chrome. It sounds even beast. I'm gonna crank it. Doesn't sound like that. That's a Kia. Garbage. All right, we're doing Honda Civic Type R's. And this video is also brought to you by Gatorade. Is it in you?